Community conservation is about preserving land in a way that includes, engages, and serves our surrounding communities. As a regional organization, a regional land trust, we have this unique opportunity to really unite our communities and unite the people in our communities with our work.
Community conservation is thinking much more broadly about the people who participate in our organization. For us, because of our geography, we do have a rural and urban component, and these are places where we are setting out to do a lot more in the way of engaging people.
The community is who needs to give feedback on what happens with the land, how to conserve the land, what are some potential uses for how you can steward and develop it in a way that is not your traditional development, but in a land conservation development way.
Properties that are part of the Shirley Heinze Land Trust are great resources for people to get together for all kinds of programming. Lifelong learners are always enthusiastic about experiencing bird life or learning about plant restoration or new habitats that perhaps they haven't explored. And of course, families with children, when we get children connected to nature, then that is significant in terms of building young people that will care about land and natural resources as they become adults and community leaders.
Over the course of these past few years, we've spent a lot of time focusing on public access and ways that we can enhance that at our nature preserves. We've been thinking a lot about how our programming can be more equitable and inclusive, how we can engage people no matter where they're at on their personal journey with nature, and how we can make our preserves a place that all ages, all abilities can come out, explore, experience, and enjoy nature.
Having a number of properties, a variety of properties, some that maybe are just totally protected and just provide green space, but some that are accessible with amenities and hiking trails. That really gives families and young adults and older adults places to go and places to be quiet, or places to socialize.
We have historically protected land throughout our 6-county geography in places like Gary, Indiana. We're really excited to be working with the Urban League. We've engaged Westside Leadership Academy, which is near our Ivanhoe South Nature Preserve. With the city of Gary in particular, we are partnering with them to take some land that is adjacent to one of the schools that's being demolished and incorporate it into our Bayless Dune Nature Preserve.
We reach out to various different socioeconomic groups to ensure that each group, each community is able to experience the Shirley Heinze properties and the natural areas that we've set aside and protected in a meaningful way for them. And it's not always the same. So that this organization takes the time to reach out to users and understand their needs and understand how they can best experience the various different and unique habitats throughout Northwest Indiana that have been protected for them and for their use is really important, and it makes it so that people really connect with what we do and connect with these natural spaces that we've created.
We also like to think about natural areas as not only economic drivers, but also the role that they play in the general environment for the community. Perhaps just a green space that helps provide oxygen or absorbs stormwater. All of those are things that the Shirley Heinze Land Trust properties do without us actually even thinking about it. So properties that are protected in perpetuity play a variety of roles in a community and are really significant in making the fabric of a neighborhood or a county or a region really part of that story of not only the people that live there, but the natural resources that are protected there.
Shirley Heinze also has a very strong focus on its people. So not just the team of people that is Shirley Heinze, that is us, but also the community that it serves. The communities where Shirley Heinze properties are located are of the utmost importance to all of us. We're thinking about how can we best serve these communities. They're different. We're all committed to reaching all these groups, and we're all committed to really telling the full story and helping people who understand conservation connect with these spaces and appreciate what we have and what we've done, but also beyond that reach to groups that maybe don't fully appreciate that yet, and how we can help them connect with these places and connect with these stories and just better understand why land conservation and all that it entails is important for our region.